So we'll just kind of get into this, and this is Kavos, by the way. He's a very good, um, I know, kind of drama topic YouTuber. So
2022, the night that
oh, okay. My apologies.
Stephen McCullough, aspiring YouTuber, was streaming GTA to his unsuspecting audience from his home in Northern Ireland. On the same night, at the exact same time Stephen McCullough was streaming, a woman named Natalie McNally, who was 15 weeks pregnant, was killed in her home in Northern Ireland. Now, I know what you must be thinking. What do these events have to do with each other? Well, what have I told you? That Stephen McCullough was the prime suspect in Natalie McNally's murder. Yesterday, Stephen McCullough was charged with the murder of Natalie McNally. After that,
And that is kind of the linchpin that kind of everybody spoke about. It's not necessarily that, you know, the man, you know, killed his ex-partner or whatever. It's messed up that the girl actually was like pregnant with, you know, a child, his child, somebody else's child and whatnot. Now that child can't, you know, won't get the chance to have a life, basically, because of this absolute monster.
must be wondering, how is Stephen the prime suspect in Natalie McNally's murder when he was streaming throughout the time frame when her murder took place? The night the crime took place, Stephen streamed to his YouTube channel for 6 hours, titling the stream The Violent Night Christmas Live Gaming Stream. Well, the stream...
That's just kind of weird as well. How he titled the stream, which I'm thinking like that's, you know, in hindsight, you know, looking back at it, that's a huge red flag and whatever. But yeah, I'm thinking, but is it though or is it not? Like he streamed as like he basically used the stream as like a cover, basically, and that's just the weirdest thing of all. Is that like he actually did like stream it, and like the weirdest thing about it is that like the police were, you know, not going to charge him for that because they saw it at first and they thought like, oh, you know, it wasn't him that did it, that type of thing. But then it came out that like, oh, he's been charged. Or no, it came out that like somehow, some way, like they found out like how like, they found out that like, he re-recorded the live stream.
stream was actually live December 18th, the night the crime was committed. However, it was discovered that it was a pre-recorded 6-hour video that he made attempting to make it look like a live stream. Pre-recorded video was confirmed by the police and Stephen admitted it himself when he was questioned. At the conclusion of the interview process last night or early this morning, after consultation with his legal representative, Mr. McCullough has given us a written statement. Essentially, and in that written statement, he has acceded that the live stream was not live and was in fact recorded by him on the 13th into the 14th of December.
Now, it sounded there to me like he folded like a lawn chair when, you know, police were questioning me on it. Like he wasn't trying to hide it, which I don't really know like what that says. Maybe he had, you know, maybe the realization of what happened. Maybe, you know, like a last ditch effort to like, you know, like last ditch effort, that type thing. It's just such a strange case, man. So weird. And like we're pretty much kind of like what trial this, but it's just it's pretty sad, kind of considering, because like the happened over at Christmas as well, which that completely just messed up. Like I know like crimes happen like all the time, but it's like, you know, Christmas there's like this kind of I don't know. I know like this crime like doesn't like rest and whatnot, but it's just kind of weird. Like he did it at Christmas time.
Stream itself is still live on his channel. Firstly, he starts this fake live stream that he pre-recorded by making excuses for why he won't be reacting to the live chat or any donations or interactions that would normally happen on a stream.
So, what are we doing tonight? Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame. So, by all means, talk amongst yourselves. I could use my phone to dip in every now and again and check it, but I've decided that I kind of hate live streams where people just sit and read comments and go, "Oh my God, yes, ask me questions." And also, if I go on my phone for too long, I'll end up just scrolling through TikTok, and the amount of time.
That's just such a weird. I'm not gonna look at Chaka's reasons. Like his reasons weren't even that great. You know? Like 100%, like he knew what he was doing. Like absolutely 110%. Like, and I think like yes, it's pretty kind of like yes, he knew exactly what he was doing. You know? What the?
Whatever you just did seems to have stirred up the hornet's nest. The aliens are going to throw everything they've got at us to protect that ship.
Did they just like destroy their own? Okay. And that's just kind of weird. Yeah.
That I've lost scrolling through TikTok is unbelievable. So yeah, phone's away. Can't look at the live chat for some bloody reason, because if I do, it makes the whole thing
God
freeze
damn
and
it.
OBS just screws up. Right, yeah, so I need to get my anxiety about whether or not the stream will crash just out of the way, otherwise it'll affect the whole bloody thing. But yes, if you have questions, comments, opinions, anything like that, tough.
He keeps going on and on about how he can't, you know, I can't see chat, I can't read chat and whatever. That's kind of like once or twice, okay, like that's fine, but like he kept doing it, which I'm like, okay, just, you know, why are you actually doing that? You know. But again, that could just be, you know, hindsight being what it is. And like, well, we know now what happened, so you're like trying to like, oh, this is why he said this here at da da da. Like, there is like a little bit in this video, but like I think like it's justified just because how like murder happens all the time, but it's just kind of one of these things where like it's so like, what was the motive? You know, like what was, you know? I think we'll probably get that when it, you know, it goes into like the court and stuff like that, and we'll probably know a little bit more about it. But you know, it's just kind of one of these cases where you're like, why did he do it? And like, you know, there's a whole lot of questions that need to be answered. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like, well, what actually happens? You know, was it A or was it B or was it C? You know, and like, but again, like that's something I'd be, interested in, like viewing um this case when it comes up, you know. I'd be very fascinated to see how it kind of goes for like everyone involved.
Making other statements as well, such as that he's not going to leave the house tonight.
I just realised I'm literally going to be drinking and driving. In the game, by the way, I'm not leaving the house tonight.
Oh yeah, that was weird as well. Like he, you know, it's this all comes under like at some point this all comes under like hindsight. You know, for like anybody else, right? Like one of these comments is like very normal for like somebody to say, but like after the fact, when like something like this happens, but then it gets scrutinized, you know, it's kind of like all about after the fact and what happened and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Multiple stream breaks as if he was
Jesus.
actually live.
Anyway, back in 5-10 minutes or so. So go get yourself something to eat.
This is so fucking planned out from everything that I've seen. Planned out from like about like the oh I can't read chat because reason, and like oh I can't I won't be leaving the house tonight and whatnot, and all these fucking weird comments, just kind of really kind of fucking makes your fucking skin crawl a little bit, makes fucking goosebumps and shit, it's always kind of weird, like I don't know, like I think that YouTube channel he has isn't going to last too much longer. If anything does, and if he actually like did it, it's that YouTube channel is gonna be gone in a fucking heartbeat, because YouTube do not play around with any of that shit. Like completely. If you get like a criminal, like if you do something like majorly fucking ridiculous and like fucking completely monstrous, YouTube will just fucking take your channel down. It doesn't matter how many fucking subscribers you have. It doesn't matter how much fucking money you have. If you do something monstrous, YouTube will just completely throw you. And rightfully so as well. Because remember that other guy, Austin Jones? The guy who was like, doing some weird fucking shit with kids. Like, he got his whole fucking shit just completely fucking taken down. Like, completely dropped it, and like his whole fucking channel got nuked, rightfully so as well. But YouTube doesn't fuck around with that shit.
There's also a clip in the stream where it seems that he says Natalie's name.
Yeah, that's physics. That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-fucking-natly. Abso-fucking-natly.
And this is how he rapped.
Okay, so like a bit of a side tangent here, right? And when I like heard this the first time, when I heard the story the first time, it was like that, like what was it, 1:30 in the morning or something like that, something weird like that. And I was watching this again. Deadwing streamed his live stream, or his recorded live stream, and when like he said that in the video, my skin nearly fucking peeled off with the goosebumps. Like,
Up the confirmed fake stream by the police.
I think I'll wrap up this stream with none of you watching at all.
again, like the doof bowled like a fucking launcher, which I'm thinking like, and that's probably like the best protocol for like everybody that he did that. So yeah, I just hope that our family gets justice for this absolute piece of garbage. I hope that
Power conduit is disabled, but you've got 3 more to go.
either him or somebody else, because it's not fully stamped, but like somebody gets justice for this crime, or somebody faces the long arm of the law, as they say. And yeah, just R.I.P. to the lady, the girl, and like R.I.P. to like the unborn, because like again, it's just kind of one of these aspects that is like, okay, like somebody's a fucking massive piece of shit, like 110%, for doing that, taking somebody, or for like just taking a life that like didn't have a chance, the way, like a complete fucking utter shit show, like, oh god.